over the colony worlds, which is why he can look at this battle scene, bloody and terrible though it is, with some satisfaction. And how would it look to Noemi? He can imagine her smile, bright enough to light up the entire bridge, if not all of space surrounding them, shining more brilliantly than a supernova. But Noemi Vidal is in sickbay, seriously injured, kept from death only by the chilly embrace of a cryosleep pod. He thinks he knows how to save her, though it will be risky for her, and even more dangerous for him. First, he has to escape from this system, however, and so many variables are in play that he cannot yet sort them. Not with his mind blurred by the memory of Noemi lying wounded on the biobed in sickbay, almost dying, telling him goodbye. A message crackles through the ship's comm signal. "Persephone, this is Genesis Station Control." This is the antiquated space station Genesis has kept running near the farthest planet in their system, almost at the point of breakdown, but still capable of scanning the area around the gate. "Respond, or your ship will be apprehended and boarded." Abel snaps out of his fugue. The world makes sense again, and his first goal becomes clear. His ship must not be boarded. He fundamentally distrusts the government of the planet Genesis, and as the station's suspicion proves, the feeling is entirely mutual. For a generation, they've fought a war against Earth's mechs and see them as nothing but killing machines. Briefly, Abel believed Genesis's leaders capable of recognizing that he's different from other mechs, but he has since learned better. To be fair, if they were to board his ship now, they would find a dead body on board. Specifically, the body of Darius Akide, a cyberneticist and the protege of Abel's creator, Burton Mansfield, and later a member of Genesis's Elder Council. At least he was, until his death 32 minutes 4 seconds ago. If Akide's body were found here, the Genesis authorities would assume that Abel was the one who killed him. This assumption would be correct. Akide did try to kill Abel first, but he suspects the Genesis authorities won't accept that a machine has a right to self-defense. Even if he could talk his way out of that predicament, it would still take time he doesn't have to spare. Every second he's stuck in the Genesis system is one he can't spend working to save Noemi Vidal. Again, he envisions her as he last saw her a few moments ago, floating in the cryosleep chamber in front of him. Its opalescent fluid turned her blurry, pale, almost dreamlike. Her chin-length dark hair fanned out around her face like a halo. Her exosuit drifted in shreds around her, torn edges singed dark by Akide's blaster. The terrible wound in her abdomen was mostly hidden by the cryosleep pod's silvery control panel, for which Abel was grateful. No power in the 6 known worlds will keep him from saving Noemi's life. Genesis may have stopped Earth, but they won't stop Abel. The Persephone's proximity sentry begins to chirp. Multiple ships are moving through his general area, a mixture of vagabond vessels and Genesis starfighters. The fleets are reassembling themselves post-battle to take stock. At least one of those vessels must have been sent to pursue Abel by Genesis Station Control. Time to run or to fight. If the planetary authorities already know Darius Akide boarded my ship, then they may have sent multiple starfighters to apprehend me, he reasons. The Persephone has no weapons as such, and what makeshift defenses it has couldn't stand up to starfighter attacks. Abel looks up at the vast domed view screen dominating the darkened space of the bridge. Through the debris and ships surrounding him, he glimpses the Crawl flagship, the Katara. It appears to be headed for one of Genesis's 2 moons, the one called Valhalla. This strikes him as a curious move, strategically speaking. Unless Valhalla houses facilities he hasn't yet learned about. He'll have to inquire into that later. For now, Abel has no time to jettison Akide's transport pod or his dead body, not without being observed. Therefore, only one plan remains viable. Run. At cyborg speed, he moves to the helm and lays in a course that will take him to the Kismet Gate. His head throbs, a sensation he's never felt before, strange and unsettling, a reminder of his actions in the Battle of Genesis. But Abel remains focused. Engine ignition lights up the mag engines, creating the illusion of an enormous blazing torch in the dark of space. With one punch to the controls, the ship takes off at top speed.